time for North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one is going to be struck well into left. That one is going back. That one is going to get out of here. It's a solo home run for Reese LaPoma, and the Plainsmen take the lead here in the bottom of the fifth.
Now let's send it to the voice of the Plainsmen, John Willis, for today's game.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Billwood Field here in North Platte, Nebraska for the second of two between the North Platte Plainsmen and the Hastings Sodbusters. Well, hello and welcome back. I'm John Willis with you on Citrus 3, our mobile app available on Android, and our YouTube page, North Platte Plainsmen. The Plainsmen come into this one 7-6, just above 500. For the Sodbusters, they now sit at 7-3 on the year. But it was a nice 4-3 win for the Plainsmen yesterday. It was 4-1 headed into the the top of the ninth, but the Sodbusters made it a little interesting off the RBI double by Brett Zimmerman. But Bryce Butterfield was able to come in, shut the doors. The Plainsmen got a 4-3 win. They are now 7-6, looking to get a two-game sweep over the Sodbusters here tonight. Jake, it'll be a lefty pitcher matchup. Jacob Watson will start for the Sodbusters. Peyton Leon will start for the Plainsmen in his second start. These are both of these pitchers' second starts of the season. Well, first pitch is just about here in 15 minutes. We'll step aside. Coming up, it's my post-game conversation from last night with head coach J.M. Kelly as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network along with our YouTube page. Here at Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast grassland pastures in the Nebraska Sandhills and are finished on grain produced on our farm. As a result, we produce well-marbled, high-quality beef. Birdwood Beef has one primary source, Star Cattle Company, our family farm and ranch since 1912, located right here in Lincoln County. We currently sell dry-age individual cuts and bundles online at birdwoodbeef.com and whole, half, quarter, or eighth beef locally in North Platte and Lincoln, Nebraska. We also ship nationwide every Monday. Place your order today at birdwoodbeef.com and follow Birdwood Beef on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about your local beef producer. Birdwood Beef, ranch-raised, grain-finished Nebraska beef. It's North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network as the Plainsmen look to complete the two-game sweep over the Hastings Sodbusters after their 4-3 win over Hastings last night. I was able to talk with head coach J.M. Kelly after the conclusion of last night's game, and he was happy with how his team played in that one.
Feels good. Those guys have been hot. They've walked off 3 games in a row, and gave us a little scare there at the end that they might come back in it and tie it, but Bryce Butterfield did a great job coming in and shutting the door, so, hats off to him. He's I told you at Idaho, nobody knew what we were going to get out of him, and he's been nothing but consistent pounding the zone, so, really grateful to have him with us, and he did a great job. Caleb Bunch did a great job tonight out of relief, and then 5-ash with 12 strikeouts, so 25 strikeouts in the last two starts, so great job by him, and feel really good about what we've got going again tomorrow. So hats off to those guys. They're a good club, but our guys just played better tonight and executed when they needed to. And that big inning, that 3-run inning, helped us out a ton. I sat there with Coach Sandos and said, hey, one's good, but we need to figure out how to get 2 or 3 across in an inning. And then the next inning we did it, and so that was kind of the ball game. So.
Wanted to talk to you, like you said, about Caden 5-ash because he has been just on point these last couple games. Like you said, 25 strikeouts in the last 2 games. Just what have you been most impressed with about what he's been able to do?
He competes. He's been hitting his spots. He's been doing everything a pitcher should be doing. I don't know what the velo was. I know last week he was upper 8s, but he's just competing his rear end off, and he's pounding the zone, hitting spots. And living on the edges, and that's what a good pitcher's got to do against guys that can swing it. So really proud of him. I was fortunate enough to recruit him when I was at Tonkawa, and wish I would have had the chance to coach him, and I'm grateful now that I get that opportunity. He's just a really good player and works really hard. So excited that he's with us.
What about Connor Flagg for you this season? Knocked in 2 RBIs again today, 2 hits for him. He's been a big addition to your offense so far this season.
Oh, he's awesome. He's just a really good player. He's going to have really good at-bats. When I talked to Central Arkansas early in the spring about getting him, they had nothing but great things to say about him, and he's done nothing but come up here and represent their program extremely well. So, just a consistent ball player, really good behind the plate. You can put him in the outfield, and he's going to hit. He's going to hit 3, 4, 5 in the order every single game that he's in there. So, just gives us a chance with runners in scoring position to push some across.
Then you have this little 2-game battle with the Hastings Sodbusters, then a 3-game weekend series still here at home against Gem City. So just what do you think is going to be the big key for your guys to close out this little 2-game stretch here strong tomorrow?
I think we got to come out and do the same thing we did today. We've got to pitch it and be in the zone. If we can do that, we showed today that our arms are good. They're gonna give their hitters some fits. And so I think if we come out and pound the zone tomorrow, we'll be in good shape. Peyton's going to do a great job for us. And, at the end of the night, wherever the cards fall, so be it. But as long as we come out and compete, I think we're going to have a really good shot to go win a series and sweep, technically, and roll into the Gem City series feeling pretty good about ourselves. So.
Big thanks to J.M. Kelly for talking to me after the conclusion of last night's game. Coming up, I'll rejoin you from Billwood Field, get you starting lineups and first pitch as we bring you Game 2 between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. This is North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Hello, this is Gracie Wenzel, the Marketing and Promotions Intern for the North Platte Plainsmen. You know us, we're Jimmy John's. Stop by your trusted sandwich shop in the North Platte area at 410 East Leota Street. We offer...
How far will $1,000 a day take you? Or $365,000 a year? Or $3,650,000 a decade? Or, who knows?
From Billwood Field, just about ready for the second of 2 between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. Plainsmen coming into this one, taking Game 1 last night in a 4-3 win for North Platte, and they look to complete their second sweep of the season. This one just a 2-game sweep over the Sodbusters. They also swept Canning County back a couple weeks ago in their first road trip out in Idaho. Let's go through the starting lineups for this one. Brett Zimmerman will lead off for the Sodbusters. He'll be at third base. It'll be Aaron Harper. He'll be at short, so no changes to the top 2 for the Sodbusters. Sam Adams, he'll be DHing tonight for the Sodbusters, someone we didn't see yesterday. He'll be in the starting lineup for the Sodbusters here tonight. Then it'll be Tegan Tamiya, the 5'5 righty from Washburn. He'll be at second base. He'll be batting cleanup. Then Sawyer Duddleston will bat 5th in right field. Garrett Kennedy at 6th in center, so he moves from 9 to 6 in the order. Then it'll be Fred Bond. He'll be behind the plate for the Sodbusters. It'll be Brandon Larson. He moves from DH to first base. He'll be in the field tonight for Hastings. And then rounding out the starting 9, it'll be Dallin Quigley. He'll be in left field. He actually pinch ran in the 9th inning for the Sodbusters in their eventual 4-3 loss. So for Hastings, they'll go Zimmerman, Harper, Adams, Tamiya, Duddleston, Kennedy, Bond, Larson, and Quigley. Starting on the mound for them will be the lefty Jacob Watson, who has a 1.12 ERA so far on the season. For the Plainsmen, they'll go this way. Reese Lapoma will lead off for the second straight night. He'll be DHing. Bryce Zimmerer moves back to his normal 2 spot. He'll be in right field. Giancarlo Servine will be at third base. Connor Flagg will bat cleanup at catcher. He knocked in 2 RBIs last night in the 4-3 win over Hastings. Cade Wood will then be batting 5th at second base. Seth Williams will be batting 6th at shortstop. Nate Windle is back in the starting lineup. He'll be playing first base tonight for the Plainsmen. It'll be Cesar Garcia. He's also back in the lineup. He'll be in left field, and then rounding out the starting 9, also returning to the lineup, it'll be Jalen Ruffin. He'll be in center. So for the Plainsmen, Lapoma, Zimmerer, Servine, Flagg, Wood, Williams, Windle, Garcia, and Ruffin. Getting the start on the hill for the Plainsmen, it'll be Peyton Leon, a 22.50 ERA. He only has 1 start on the season, just a struggle for him against Fremont. He'll look to get a better start here tonight against the Sodbusters, as even head coach J.M. Kelly mentioned that was a rarity and something he hadn't really seen from Peyton in the days looking at him. So again, starting lineups for Hastings: Zimmerman, Harper, Adams, Tamia, Duddleston, Kennedy, Bond, Larson, and Quigley. And the starting 9 for the Plainsmen will be Lapoma, Zimmer, Servine, Flagg, Wood, Williams, Wendell, Garcia, and Ruffin. Uniform-wise, the Sodbusters will be in their yellow tops with green lettering and white outline, gray pants and green socks, green hats with the H logo on it representing Hastings. For the Plainsmen, they'll actually be in their road blacks tonight with green lettering, a white outline. They'll wear their white pants with the black tops, and then they have their green hats with the Plainsmen logo. So that is your starting lineup. That is your uniform matchup. National anthem is about to be played, so we will step aside. Coming up, it's first pitch here from Bill Wood Field as we bring you Game 2 between the Hastings Sodbusters and the North Platte Plainsmen. This is North Platte Plainsmen Baseball, the Plainsmen Radio Network, and our YouTube channel.
This is Gracie Wenzel, the marketing and promotions intern for the North Platte Plainsmen. You know us, we're Jimmy John's. Stop by your trusted sandwich shop in the North Platte area at 410 East Leota Street. We offer delivery, pickup, and in-store eating. Choose from our wide variety of sandwiches where you get to decide how the sandwich is made. Order a combo and get some chips and a thirst-quenching drink. Call us at 308-532-8000. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or stop by. Jimmy John's, where we get you your sandwiches freaky fast.
Vasectomy gone wrong.
A career that drives you? When you drive for adventure, you'll find the freedom to live a life you love while seeing the country. Because with adventure, you control when and where you drive, whether it's near or far. Choose from a variety of travel opportunities with competitive pay and adventure to great places. Go to driveadventure.com and apply today. All drivers must be 25 years old with an active CDL.
Us at 252-1.
Welcome to Scottsbluff County. From Scottsbluff National Monument to Chimney Rock, we are Nebraska's landmark country and a whole lot more. From our bountiful selection of scenic golf courses, our world-class zoo, the breathtaking Lake Minnetonka, and our family-friendly community events, we have something for you and your family year-round. Come visit Nebraska like you've never seen it. Your next experience awaits you in Scottsbluff County.
NorthPlattePlainsmen.com or call us at 252-1445 for more information and to purchase tickets.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Back here at Bill Wood Field, just about ready for first pitch here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel. Plainsmen 7-6, Sodbusters 7-3. Getting the start on the hill will be the 5'11 lefty from Grayson Junior College. He grew up in Bunya, Texas. He had a no decision in his first start in the 14-11 Game 1 loss for the Plainsmen to Fremont in that 3-game series with the Moo last week. In that game, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs on 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 4 walks. But head coach J.M. Kelly told me after that performance for Peyton Leon, that is not something you will see 2 starts in a row from Leon, and it's something he said he had never seen from Leon in his time scouting him. So he'll get the start on the hill for the Plainsmen, and the Sodbusters a couple changes to their lineup. Adams is in. Fred Bond is catching, and Dallin Quigley, who was a pinch runner yesterday for the Sodbusters, he gets the start in the 9-hole for the Plainsmen. For the Sodbusters, here's how the Plainsmen will line up defensively. Garcia's in left, Ruffins in center, Zimmerer is in right, Servine is at third, Williams at short, Wood at second, Wendell at first, and Flagg behind the plate. Brent Zimmerman ready to lead things off. Lefty on lefty matchup to start us off here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. As Leon comes set, ready for the first pitch here from Bill Wood Field in Game 2 of this 2-game set with the Sodbusters. First pitch on its way, misses high and in. First pitch tonight at 6:34. It is partly cloudy here in North Platte with the wind sitting at about 11 miles per hour. So 1-0, the count starts here from Peyton Leon to Zimmerman. That one will be fouled back. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Peyton Leon to Brett Zimmerman. Zimmerman again, the 6'1 lefty from Loyola Marymount. His hometown is Modesto, California. He leads things off for the Sodbusters for 2 straight games now between the Plainsmen and the Busters. Yesterday, Zimmerman was all the offense. He was 3 for 5, 2 doubles, 1 single, and 3 RBIs knocked in for the lefty. Here's the 1-1. Skips in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Peyton Leon to Brett Zimmerman. And you can hear the wind blowing, so wind could be a factor again in this one between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. It was pretty much no wind yesterday, sitting at about 11 to 15 here today. 2-1. That one is lined right to Cade Wood at second. He makes a nice catch, and 1 retired here in the top of the first. Cade Wood has been alternating between second and short so far this season. He makes a nice catch off the line drive by Brett Zimmerman. This brings up Aaron Harper in the 2 spot for the second straight night, also playing at shortstop defensively for the second straight night. Yesterday he was 0 for 5, struck out twice. He steps in with 1 gone, bases empty for the Sodbusters here in the top of the first. Here's the first pitch from Leon to him. Fastball just misses inside, little low, 1 balls and no strikes from Peyton Leon to Aaron Harper. The home plate umpire tonight is Jacob Jager. The field umpire is Lucas Franzen. So different umpires from what we saw last night between the Plainsmen and the Busters. 1-0, that one will catch the strike zone on the fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Peyton Leon to Aaron Harper. Again, Leon only went 2 innings in that first appearance against Fremont. His problem wasn't necessarily giving up hits. He only allowed 3 hits. It was the walks. He walked 4. As that one is skied up into foul territory, Nate Windle is not able to track it down. So it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes here from Peyton Leon to Aaron Harper. The Plainsmen trying to win their second series of the year. Only a 2-game set. They were supposed to play Tuesday at Duncan Field in Hastings, but that game canceled due to the threat of storms, and it ended up storming pretty bad across the state. As here's the 1-2 from Leon. That one is going to be Cade Wood at second, and now this will bring up Sam Adams. Adams was not in the starting lineup yesterday for the Sioux. Righty from Fort Worth, Texas. He plays his college ball at Western Texas College. He steps in with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the top of the first. So the Sodbusters trying to get a 2-out rally. Started lefty on righty matchup. First pitch misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Adams. Adams has played in 6 games. He has 3 hits and 19 tries for the Sodbusters. Has knocked in 2 RBIs, has walked 7 times, has also struck out 7 times so far this season. 1-0, that one is skied up into the foul territory. Nate Windle again tracking it down, but it'll land in the Sodbuster bullpen, so Ken will even out 1 ball and 1 strike here from Peyton Leon to Sam Adams. Adams again standing at 6'2", righty, so lefty on righty matchup here from Peyton Leon to Sam Adams. And mentioned it yesterday, the Sodbuster is a lineup that seems to be full of pretty tall righties. There's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Leon comes set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one will miss inside. 2 balls and 1 strike now from Peyton Leon to Sam Adams. 2 lineouts to second base so far to start out the Sodbusters here in the top of the first. No score here between North Platte and Hastings. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one is going to be lined into center, and it will be caught by Jalen Ruffin. So they got some solid contact, but couldn't find anything. They'll go 3 up, 3 down on 3 lineouts here in the top of the first. 2 up for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the first. It'll be LaPoma, Zimmerer, and Servine. After half an inning, no score as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Hello!
Memories is proud to be the official photographer of your Plainsmen. Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio downtown North Platte has been capturing all your priceless memories from the little leagues to the majors, hitting grand slams with their professional quality and stealing your hearts as you see those priceless photos of your kids rolling over, then their toothless smiles, their dimples, their freckles, to showing off who they are in their senior photos. Developing Memories has been in the game for 20 years, and though getting your photos taken might not be quite as much fun as cheering on your favorite team, Developing Memories does make the photo sessions a fun and enjoyable experience. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories downtown North Platte. Quality photos, enjoyable experience, and affordable with no session fees. And be sure to check out our $20 mini sessions and $15 school packages. We're developing memories into photos to last you a lifetime.
The righty, Jacob Watson, he was actually listed as a lefty on the roster, but coming out, he's throwing with his right hand. So he's the 6-foot righty from Arlington, Texas. He plays his college ball at Franciscan University of Steubenville. He has one start so far this season, and boy, oh boy, was he good. It was the 2-1 walk-off win for the Sodbusters over the Nebraska Prospects on June 3rd. He went 8 innings, only allowed 1 run, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and no walks. He gets the start. He actually had a no decision in that contest since it was tied 1-1, and the Sodbusters ended up walking it off against the Prospects. So he comes in looking for his first win of the season. He'll face Reese LaPoma to lead things off. Reese LaPoma has done a really good job in the leadoff spot so far this season, and yesterday got his first home run, solo shot to left center that gave the Plainsmen the lead in the bottom of the 5th yesterday against the Sodbusters. He leads things off. Here's the first pitch to the righty LaPoma, and that one is going to be grounded up through the middle for a leadoff single. So nice start for LaPoma here in the bottom of the 1st, trying to get the bats going early here for the Plainsmen. So bring up Bryce Zimmerer. Only 2 games this season where he has not been in the 2 spot, one of them being yesterday where he batted 3rd for the Plainsmen. He steps in, nobody out, and a runner on first after the leadoff single by Reese LaPoma. Watson comes set, and they'll try to pick off LaPoma at first, and they got him. LaPoma was back in there standing, but they'll say that Larson applied the tag over at first. So I guess there's now 1 gone here in the bottom of the 1st. So base is empty, 1 gone. Here's the pitch to Bryce Zimmerer. That one misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Jacob Watson to Zimmerer. So righty on lefty matchup here from Watson to Zimmerer, with Servine standing on deck for the Plainsmen. Here's the 1-0. That one will be fouled back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Bryce Zimmerer. Looking on here to Jacob Watson. So LaPoma with the leadoff single up the middle, and then he was picked off. Maybe they say he stepped off the bag because he was in there a little shaky. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes here from Jacob Watson here to Bryce Zimmerer, as he had to take a extra step to get back on the bag. So that possibly could be it, but don't know quite for sure. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Jacob Watson to Bryce Zimmerer, with 1 gone and the base is empty for the Plainsmen in the bottom of the 1st. Here's the 1-2. That one is going to be grounded to first. Long run for the first baseman Larson. He's able to tag the bag, and now 2 gone here in the bottom of the 1st. Well, things started off nicely for the Plainsmen with the leadoff single, but now 2 gone, base is empty. Last chances for Giancarlo Servine here in the bottom of the 1st. Servine yesterday grounded out twice, flew out once, but did have a sacrifice fly RBI in the bottom of the 5th, which just missed getting out of here by a smidge. That one was very close to his first home run here of the summer ball. 2 gone, base is empty. Watson looks on to Servine. Here's the first pitch to him. That one misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes to start out Jacob Watson here to Giancarlo Servine. So Plainsmen trying to get a 2-out rally here, started against the Sodbusters. After, even though they got the 4-3 win, the offense wasn't all there for the Plainsmen yesterday. All their damage was done in the 4th and the 5th, but other than that, they really couldn't find anything. 1-0 skips in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes now from Jacob Watson to Giancarlo Servine. Servine told me that the ball that was a sacrifice fly yesterday was just a little on the end of his bat, which caused it to just not get over the walls. Here's the 2-0. That fastball will miss inside now. 3 balls and no strikes here. Jacob Watson to Giancarlo Servine. That one was close. Good take by Servine. As the count now is at 3 balls and no strikes. Play them trying to get a 2-out base runner here. As here's the 3-0 pitch from Watson. He kicks and deals. 3-0. That one is going to be lined into left field. It's down for a base hit. 3-0 swinging is Giancarlo Servine. He has a 2-out single. And now Connor Flagg will try to keep the 2-out rally here going for the Plainsmen. Flagg, the lefty, he knocked in 2 RBIs yesterday in the Plainsmen's 4-3 win over the Sodbusters in game 1 of this 2-game set. Flagg walked once as well. He went 2 for 3, a single and a double, 2 RBIs, and again walked and stole a base as well. Righty on lefty matchup here from Watson to Flagg. Here's the first pitch to him. That one misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes to start out. Jacob Watson to Connor Flagg. Flagg back behind the plate for the Plainsmen. He was DHing yesterday with Griffin Myers behind the plate. Here's the 1-0 here to Flagg. That one will be popped up foul out of play on the left field side. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Jacob Watson to Connor Flagg. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first as the Plainsmen try to get something across, take the lead here against Hastings. There was no scoring in this game until the bottom of the 4th in yesterday's contest. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Watson kicks and deals. The 1-1, that one is going to be lined foul along the third base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here from Jacob Watson to Connor Flagg. 2 gone with a runner on first. No score here between the Sodbusters and the Plainsmen. Plainsmen have 2 hits here in the bottom of the first. LaPoma was picked off and Servine stands at first. Here's the 1-2 pitch now from Watson. And here's the delivery. 1-2, that one misses just a bit high. Count evens out now, 2 balls and 2 strikes from Watson to Flagg. Defensive alignment for the Sodbuster. Quigley's in left, Kennedy's in center, Duddleston's in right, Zimmerman is at third, Harper at short, Tamia at second, Larson at first, and Bond behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes here from Jacob Watson to Connor Flagg with 2 gone and a runner on first. Here is the 2-2 delivery. Misses upstairs, count now goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Giancarlo Servine takes off for second. It's a stolen base. That one hopped into the outfield, but Tamia, the second baseman, was right there to make sure Servine did not advance anymore. But it's a stolen base for Giancarlo, and now a runner in scoring position here for the Plainsmen. So now runner in scoring position. If Flagg can send one into the gap here, score Servine, give the Plainsmen the lead here in the bottom of the first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Watson comes set. Here is the full count pitch. That one misses upstairs. It's a full count walk. And now runners at first and second, and it'll be up to Cade Wood. Wood, the righty, yesterday for the Plainsmen was 0 for 3, a line out, a flyout, and a strikeout. He comes in with 2 gone, runners at first and second, trying to give the Plainsmen the lead here in the bottom of the first with Servine at second, Flagg at first. Again, you can hear the wind howling. Another windy day here in North Platte. It was windy all spring, kind of settled down to start the summer. And that one is going to be lined into left field. However, it is lined right to the left fielder Quigley. So that'll end off the bottom of the first. The Plainsmen score no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the second where the Sodbusters will have Tamia, Duddleston, and Kennedy due up. After 1 complete, no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network as well as our YouTube channel.
For a beautiful lawn and landscape, head to Hibner's. They have everything you need to have a successful and enjoyable yard and garden, including healthy plants, hardy stock, premium fertilizers, and professional products, all at competitive prices. Get seasoned advice from Hibner's trusted staff, serving North Platte for 65 years. Hibner's Nursery Lawn and Garden Center, on the corner of 8th and Poplar.
This is Christina Willard, Director of Sales of Marketing for the North Platte Plainsmen. Pizza, like baseball, is America's pastime, and what better place to get pizza than your local Domino's. Happening now, you can get 20% off on regular orders. There is a coupon available online, and you can also come in or call, and we will apply this killer deal to your purchase. This deal is available for carry-out or delivery. Visit us at 1815 West A Street in North Platte, order online at domino's.com, or call us at 308-534-04.
We're through one complete. John Willis with you on the Plainsmen Radio Network, Citrus 3, our mobile app, and our YouTube channel. We'd like to thank you from wherever you're tuning in from. No score here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we start out the top of the second. Leon went 1-2-3 against the Sodbusters in the top of the first on three lineouts. All pretty hard-hit balls, but right to Cade Wood, the first two batters, and then roughing out in center. It'll be Tegan Tamia to lead things off, the 5'5" righty. He plays his college ball at Washburn University. For him yesterday, went 1 for 4, singled, reached on a drop third strike, technically struck out twice yesterday. He did steal one bag as well for the Sodbusters. He steps in to lead things off. He's in the cleanup spot for the Sodbusters here tonight. He comes in, the base is empty here to lead off this top of the second, facing Peyton Leon. Leon again, 1-2-3 he went. They were all off of lineouts, but outs nonetheless. First pitch will miss outside, 1 ball and no strikes to start out Peyton Leon to Tegan Tamia. Got a jam-packed weekend here at Billwood Field as Gem City comes to town this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Here's the 1-0 to Tamia. That one is popped up into foul territory. It'll get out of play on the first base side. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Here from Peyton Leon to Tegan Tamia. Friday, it'll be another downtown night. A couple businesses have purchased some free tickets, so go around the North Platte area, get into the game free on Fridays. Here's the 1-1. That one is going to be lined to second. Wood is on it. Throw into first will be in time, and 1 retired here in the top of the second. Saturday we'll have all-you-can-eat burgers and brats again, and then we'll have post-game fireworks following the conclusion of Saturday's game. Then on Sunday it's another kids' fun day. The first 100 kids get in free, along with some free ice cream. So a lot of great stuff coming out at the ballpark this weekend. So come out to Billwood Field. Here's the first pitch to Sawyer Duddleston, the tall righty. Here with 1 gone in the top of the second. First pitch to him is a ball. 1-0. The count will start. Duddleston yesterday was 1 for 3, struck out twice, and singled and walked against the Plainsmen in that game 1 against the Sodbusters. 1-0. The count starts here from Peyton Leon to Sawyer Duddleston. 1-0, fastball, misses high and out. 2 balls and no strikes now here from Peyton Leon to Sawyer Duddleston. Two balls, no strikes. Leon kicks and deals. Fastball just misses high and out. 3 balls and no strikes now from Leon to Duddleston. Duddleston, the 6-foot righty from Arkansas Tech. Grew up in Springdale, Arkansas. As the count is at 3-0 from Leon to Duddleston. That one misses high and out. It's a 4-pitch walk. So it's the first base runner that Leon has had to deal with so far in this one. This will now bring up Garrett Kennedy. Another righty in the Sodbuster lineup. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. Also plays his college ball at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. He steps in with 1 gone and now a runner on first here for the Sodbusters as they try to get something started here in the top of the second. Jump ahead on the Plainsmen as they were always working from behind yesterday. They're down 1-0, tied it up in the 5th. 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th for the Plainsmen, put them up 4-1 as here's the first pitch to him, fouled back, 0-1. Then in the top of the 9th, they were able to score 2 off the RBI double by Brett Zimmerman, but Butterfield struck out the next batter to give the Plainsmen the 4-3 victory. Butterfield ended up getting the save in that game. Caden Fiveash on another double-digit strikeout day got the win. So here's the 0-1 from Leon. Swung on and missed by Kennedy. No balls and 2 strikes now here from Peyton Leon to Garrett Kennedy. So far, no strikeouts for Leon in this one. He struck out 2 batters in the 2 innings against Fremont last week. That was last Tuesday on May 31st in the 14-11 loss for the Plainsmen to the Moo. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that one just missed low. Nice frame by Flagg behind the plate. It's the first ball of the at-bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here from Peyton Leon to Garrett Kennedy. Kennedy defensively is in center field for the Sodbusters tonight. So it is a cloudy night here in North Platte. Cloudy, some wind. So here's the 1-2 pitch here from Peyton Leon. That one is going to be swung on, grounded to short. Williams is on it. They will not get the out at second. And now an errant throw from Williams gets into foul territory. Runners will now be at second and third. So Kennedy reaches second on the E6. And now 2 runners in scoring position. Does that look like it was going to be a double play? And aren't able to find it out. In comes Fred Bond. He'll be catching tonight. For Bond, this is his first time seeing the Plainsmen this season. Fred Bond, the 6'1", from Chandler, Arizona. He plays his college ball at Kansas. For Fred Bond, he's played in 5 games for the Sodbusters so far this season. 3 hits in 15 tries. He's knocked in 3 RBIs. He has struck out 4 times. He steps in with runners at second and third. Only 1 gone here in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. No balls and 1 strike to start out. The lefty Leon to the righty Bond. Brandon Larson stands on deck. Tall lefty for the Sodbusters. It's Leon, if he can, just trying to find a way to get Bond at the plate here. So here's the 0-1. Skips in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike now from Peyton Leon to Fred Bond. So Bond, not his season debut, just his debut against the Plainsmen, as he got yesterday off for the Sodbusters. This is his 6th game that he's played in so far this season for Hastings. The count is at 1-1. Leon comes set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes now from Leon to Bond. Kennedy stands at second. Duddleston stands at third after he had a 1-out walk, and then Kennedy reached on the E6. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Leon looks on to Bond. As here is the 1-2 pitch. Leon comes set, kicks and deals. That one is going to be popped up to second. Long run for Cade Wood. They get the out at first. Runners are not able to advance, and now 2 gone here in the top of the second. Thought for a second that Duddleston might try for home, as that one was very softly hit to Cade Wood at second. Wood took a glance at home plate, made the throw on to first. They get the out, and now 2 gone. It'll be up to Brandon Larson, the 8-hitter, to knock him in. Larson was 0 for 4 yesterday with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. He steps in with 2 gone, runners on second and third for the Sodbusters. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. No balls and 1 strike to start out. Peyton Leon here to Brandon Larson. Larson, the 6'6", 230-pound from Rockland, California. Big lefty here for the Sodbusters. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one just misses on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike now here from Peyton Leon to Brandon Larson. So the count is now at 1-1 here from Leon to Larson. Leon comes set, looks on to Larson. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one, late strike call. That one just catches the top part of the strike zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here from Leon to Larson. Again, 2 runners in scoring position for the Sodbusters with 2 gone after the soft ground out to Cade Wood to keep both runners at bay. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Leon comes set, looks on to Larson. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled back. Count stays 1-2, and we'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here from Peyton Leon to Brandon Larson. Larson again at first base for the Sodbusters tonight. The count is at 1-2. Leon comes set. Gets his sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count evens out here from Leon to Larson. Again, it was a ground out by Tamia to lead off the second. Duddleston reached on a walk. It was a 4-pitch walk. And then an E6 by Seth Williams allowed Kennedy to reach second, Duddleston to reach third. And a soft ground out from Fred Bond has us where we are here in the top of the second. Here's the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Leon comes set, kicks and deals. That one misses inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is now full here from Peyton Leon to Brandon Larson. What an at-bat here between these two. As the count is now full. Is a base empty for the Plainsmen here defensively with first base empty, but again, wouldn't like to get there. Here's the full count pitch from Leon. That one is going to be swung on, broken bout, grounded softly to second. Wood throws it on to first, and it's in time, and the Plainsmen will get out of it. For the Sodbusters in the top of the second, no runs and no hits, 1 error and 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second. 2 up for the Plainsmen. It'll be Williams, Windle, and Garcia. After 1.5, still no score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network. Join your new hometown team.
Why do they call it peg leg?
The brewmaster does only have 1 leg.
I heard it happened many years ago. He was out there looking for the Floridian barley plant. Alligator snatched his leg right off, but he killed that alligator, kept the barley. That's why the beer is so good.
That's what I heard. He was a mad scientist, but he had a huge explosion. So to save his life, he hid behind a keg of beer, but he did lose his leg.
No, you have it all wrong. He was on his way home from brew school one day. He met a bear. He had to fight that bear off with a beer bottle.
Boys, this is a vasectomy gone wrong.
Birdwood Beef, we are pleased to offer you the beef our family has raised and loved for years, and we are here to ensure you know exactly where your beef comes from. Our cattle are raised on vast grassland pastures in the Nebraska Sandhills and are finished on grain produced on our farm. As a result, we produce well-marbled, high-quality beef. Birdwood Beef has one primary source, Star Cattle Company, our family farm and ranch since 1912, located right here in Lincoln County. We currently sell dry-age individual cuts and bundles online at birdwoodbeef.com and whole, half, quarter, or 8th beef locally in North Platte and Lincoln, Nebraska. We also ship nationwide every Monday. Place your order today at birdwoodbeef.com and follow Birdwood Beef on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about your local beef producer. Birdwood Beef, ranch-raised, grain-finished Nebraska beef.
Chad Fosdick from the people that you know and trust and the owner of Glass Doctor, Mr. Appliance, and Premier Rental Purchase. 3,403. That is the number of windshields, glass showers, windows, appliance repairs, and home furnishing sales our company's completed in 2021. That level of activity does not happen by accident or wouldn't continue if we did not provide the best value when you call any of our businesses to your home. We are committed to doubling that number in 2022, and I wanted to personally invite you to experience this unmatched service for yourself. Our teams at Glass Doctor, Mr. Appliance, and Premier Rental Purchase are ready to serve you
To your purchase. This deal is available.
This is Tommy B from the Nebraska Athletic Club here in North Platte, Nebraska. And I want to welcome you to not just North Platte, but to the Nebraska Athletic Club. Nebraska Athletic Club, here we have about 8,000 square foot of pure fitness. Cardiovascular, strength training, multifunctional machines, you name it, we have it. So if you want to come down and give us a try, come down and visit with us, take a tour, we welcome you to come and see us. Again, 8,000 square foot of pure fitness. And one thing I want to let you know is that even though we're probably one of the largest fully equipped, we're also less expensive. Our prices only go from $19.95. If you're in protective services, which is fire, police, medical, military, it's only $14.95 plus tax. And one exciting thing too is we don't do contracts here. We have a small activation fee, and you have a small deactivation fee, and that's it. We don't have contracts here at the Nebraska Athletic Club.
Sutherland and Broken Bow.
I'm Alex Chun, the live broadcast intern for the North Platte Plainsmen of summer 2022. Just wanted to let you know, stop by your local North Platte Premier Toyota dealer. Come and browse our new and used Toyota cars, SUVs, trucks, and much more for sale. We offer in-store shopping, curbside pickup, or delivery. You can even take our cars for a test drive to see if this is the car for you. We have a talented team of automotive specialists, so come stop by at 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte, or call us at 308-532-8400. That's 308-532-8400.
Toyota, let's go places.
$15 school packages. We're developing.
Why do they call it peg leg?
John Willis with you back here from Billwood Field. Some unfortunate news. We're in a rain delay as some weather moves in here to North Platte. Some heavy rain is coming in, but hopefully it's not supposed to last super long. So we're going to go into a delay, at least 30 minutes. We will reevaluate in 30 minutes and then go from there. So on the Plainsman Radio Network, going to try to bring a player up and just talk a little bit during this rain delay. And we'll figure out where to go from there. But we are in a rain delay. We're through 1.5. No score here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. Plainsmen are out hitting the Sodbusters 2-0 so far in this one. And we'll see how this delay could affect anybody. So we'll step aside, maybe be talking with a player here somewhat soon as we bring you North Platte Plainsman baseball on the Plainsman Radio Network.
Hi, this is Chad Fosdick. Chad Fosdick from the people that you know and trust and the owner of Glass Doctor, Mr. Plines, and Premier Rental Purchase. 3,403. That is the number of windshields, glass showers, windows, appliance repairs, and home furnishing sales our company's completed in 2021. That level of activity does not happen by accident or wouldn't continue if we did not provide the best value when you call any of our businesses to your home. We are committed to doubling that number in 2022, and I wanted to personally invite you to experience this unmatched service for yourself. Our teams at Glass Doctor, Mr. Plines, and Premier Rental Purchase are ready to serve you today.
I am John Willis, play-by-play broadcast.
This is Tommy B from the Nebraska Athletic Club here in North Platte, Nebraska. And I want to welcome you to not just North Platte, but to the Nebraska Athletic Club. Nebraska Athletic Club, here we have about 8,000 square foot of pure fitness. Cardiovascular, strength training, multifunctional machines, you name it, we have it. So if you want to come down and give us a try, come down and visit with us, take a tour, we welcome you to come and see us. Again, 8,000 square foot of pure fitness. And one thing I want to let you know is that even though we're probably one of the largest fully equipped, we're also less expensive. Our prices only go from $19.95. And if you're in protective services, which is fire, police, medical, military, it's only $14.95 plus tax. And one exciting thing too is we don't do contracts here. We have a small activation fee, and you have a small deactivation fee, and that's it. We don't have contracts here at the Nebraska Athletic Club.
With the most votes at the end of each drawing will receive a Plainsman Water Cup. So if you have a staff member that treated you well, or you were happy with their service, then drop their name in the box at the concession stand or merchandise stand.
Since 1997, Nebraska Athletic Club has been North Platte's club. This is Tommy V inviting all of you to come and celebrate our 25th anniversary with us at an open house Saturday, June 4th from 3 to 5 p.m. We're going to draw for prizes and memberships, and our grand prize is going to be a lifetime membership. And you can join now for $25 to set up and $25 a month, and no contracts. And this offer expires Saturday, June 4th. North Platte's club, Nebraska Athletic Club, 1701 East 4th, North Platte. And 454, baby.
Welcome you back here as we're in a rain delay here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. No score. I'm joined by outfielder Jalen Ruffin. Jalen, first off, thanks for stopping by and talking with me a little bit during this rain delay. How have you been enjoying your summer so far here in North Platte?
Yeah, right. I just, I'm back home, loving it at home. I'm from here, so a lot of people come out and watch me, and a lot of the kids, I really just, when the kids ask for a signed ball or something like that, it's like, like awesome. Like that's why I'm doing it, for show people like my little brothers and stuff that they can be great too.
And, it seems like you guys as a team have just become very close very quickly. I know a lot of guys have talked about that. What can you say about that, and do you think that has led to your on-field success so far this season?
No, right, yeah. Our team, we're a weird group of guys, honestly. Like, we're just chillers. We just, we're not too crazy in the dugout. Sometimes we get a little rowdy, but other than that, yeah, even outside of this, we're all just chilling, and, like, I think that we play the game so, like, relaxed, and we're not so uptight, and other teams like to play uptight, and then that's where some errors and other things come into play. But, if we give up a couple runs, like, we're not very worried. We know we got guys, like, we're here for a reason. And so we're just out there like, hey, we gave up 2, let's go get, like, 3, But
how do you feel about your team so far this season? You guys are sitting at 7-6, just above 500. You guys have beaten some pretty good teams. You've played really good teams so far this season. So just how are you feeling about your group headed into the rest of the summer?
No, yeah, right. We're feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good too. I mean, other than a couple games, like really some games we didn't finish very well, but other than that, like we've been playing pretty great ball. But just a couple here innings there, and that's just the biggest thing, honestly. But we're a great group of guys. I think we'll be all right.
And what about the fans so far this year? We've had a couple games over 1,000. It feels like the fan support has really come together here in North Platte, even with a team in their first year. So just what can you say about how you've appreciated the fans so far this season?
Right. I mean, me being from here, we didn't have high school baseball. It was just summer legion, and that's all I really had. So, like, we'd have fans come out, and people really care about the game. And since we don't have high school baseball here, it's awesome to get a college summer team here and bring out fans because there's so many kids, so many people that actually care about the sport here in North Platte.
And when you get in a weather delay like this, how does it affect you, and how do you try to kind of keep your energy going for when you possibly come back and play a little later in the night?
No, yeah, right. It's kind of, just as soon as we get into the weather delay, it's kind of just, we're relaxing, just kicking it, seeing where we're going to go from here. But as soon as we get down, we get the word that, hey, we're going to get going soon, it's right back into business, play a little bit of toss and then get a little bit of hacks in, and we're right back going at it.
And then last question for you, just what has been your favorite memory so far this season, whether it's been a game that you guys have had? You guys have had some pretty incredible comebacks so far this season, as well as just having fun with the guys on the road. Just what's been a favorite memory for you so far this year?
Honestly, I'd say that my favorite memory is just the guys, with C and Bryce Zimmer. We call him Zimmy, Brucey, but he's a killer. He's so funny, and it's just so many guys on the team that are just characters, like Woody. The guy's an absolute character, and I just love those guys, Everybody's so different. We're not the same, and we all just kind of intermix with each other.
Well, appreciate you stopping by. This has been Jalen Ruffin on our rain delay. We'll step aside, get you more coverage here as we try to come back here soon as we bring you North Platte Plainsmen baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network.
Number 2 pencils, check. 24 markers, check. 2 pink erasers, check. 3 ring notebook, check. You'll be shopping for a lot of things for school, but what's more important than your school photos? Pencils will break, markers will get lost, but your school photos will capture that moment forever. They won't just be on display this year at the house, but on your grandma's fridge, and even on display at your graduation. How many years from now? When you're shopping for something this priceless, quality matters. Come experience the difference at Developing Memories Professional Photo Studio, downtown North Platte. You'll experience professional quality with over 20 years of experience, professional developing, a fun, relaxed environment, and to top it all off, you get to choose your favorite photo and select from any of our 20 different school backgrounds. Photo packages that contain photos for your wall, and also to share with grandparents, aunts, and uncles, start at just $15. You can even toss in a magnet for grandma's fridge and a keychain for yourself. That's right, $15 and over 20 different school backgrounds for your school photos. So show off those missing teeth, those cheesy smiles, those dimples, and those freckles. We're developing memories into photos to last you a lifetime, downtown North Platte.
I love shade trees. They're big and gorgeous and say, sit under me and enjoy the day. But I have no clue what tree will grow in the soil I have. Where should I plant it? What's the best way to get roots and take hold? And how big of a hole do I need to plant it in? So I went to Hippner's Nursery. They helped me choose the right tree, gave me planting tips, had all the tree products and soil supplements I needed. They simply took the stress out of tree planting. Now I sit under my big shade tree and enjoy the day. Hippner's Nursery, 8th and Poplar. Hippner's Lawn and Garden Center, barefoot ready and patio approved.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleanings, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Joe Bob Sugarmaker here. KJ's Boots and Western Wear has everything Western. Boots, hats, shirts, jeans, jewelry, even that fancy Yellowstone cologne so you can smell like a cowboy and not the horse he rode in on. KJ's Boots and Western Wear. Just off the I-80 interchange in Hershey. Hey, Joe Bob Sugarmaker here. It's rodeo time, and if your Western wear is Western worn out, you need to get spiffed up at KJ's Boots and Western Wear. Boots, hats, shirts, jeans, jewelry, and more. KJ's Boots and Western Wear in Hershey has got it all. When you see what's new in Western fashion, you'll be a hootin' and a hollerin'. KJ's Boots and Western Wear can help you look your best for the rodeo or any big doings this summer. Get your new rodeo apparel at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
For the biggest selection anywhere, it's KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
Just off the I-80 interchange in Hershey.
Well, we're back here at Billwood Field, and we have decided to call the game a little bit early here tonight. So the game will not be resumed here between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters. It'll be resumed probably June 17th as the Plainsmen take on Hastings June 17th. That's a Friday, so we'll probably see 2 games being played then. But that'll wrap up our coverage here tonight from Billwood Field. No score between the Plainsmen and the Sodbusters after an inning and a half. Big thanks to Jalen Ruffin for coming and talking with me for a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the season, see how he's been doing, and talk about his team. We were hoping that maybe we'd get to play some more ball here tonight, but unfortunately, that'll be the end of our coverage here from Billwood Field. Well, as long as the field conditions aren't too bad, we'll be back tomorrow night as the Plainsmen take on Gem City to start out a 3-game series with the Bison. First pitch is at 6:35. Pre-game show will begin at 6:20. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Billwood Field. I've been John Willis, and you've been listening to and watching North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.
You've been listening to North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network. Visit northplatteplainsmen.com for information regarding tickets, promotions, merchandise, and much more.